Morning, troops. It's Roy from Geek's Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from Studio Alpha, aka my workshop in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So you remember yesterday, right? Post video about the Great Landmaster Celestial Mech and the fact that it was originally designed to fight Azathoth and blah blah blah. And the fact that next project, but guess what? This is next project. I know, it looks like crap right now. And my apologies to J.J. Abrams for the lens flare from the lights. I didn't think about that until I started filming just now. This, at this point, is the initial build. Getting the superstructure down, getting a general idea of... whenever I make a project, I do a sketch. Is it engraved in stone? Duh, of course not. But I like having the outline to get a general idea so I'm not just flailing around like some dork in here for hours and hours and going, wow, I attached two pieces of plastic together. You know, like George R. R. Martin with the Game of Thrones novel. Hey, I wrote 2 sentences. Okay, I'm done. But so yeah, there's initial blueprint, gives me a general idea of where this thing is gonna go, and then from there, it becomes what it is, and organic things happen, or the more likely thing, glue, glue cut. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh hell no! All right, so here we go. At this point, the idea is to is to create a equal to the Celestial Mech as far as, firepower and blah, 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 blah. All the funky little logical things that really don't mean anything because I'm just trying to build a giant-ass, cool thing that's going to look awesome facing off against the Great Landmaster. Woo! Yeah, baby! Hey, if you're gonna have a giant robot, you gotta have a giant monster to fight the robot, alright? It's a kaiju mecha thing. Duh. So here is Azathoth itself and the giant platform that it's gonna be putzing around on in whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the diehard Cthulhu folks are going, but he's the great madness at the center of the galaxy. He doesn't need, he to paraphrase the wonderful line from Star Trek V, Final Frontier, why does Azathoth need a giant platform to fly around the universe? 'Cause! I'm a mecha fan. I'm a dork, so, you gotta... he wants to be styling. It. Oh, God, major it. So we've got a giant main platform, the little rising thing down here because, well, remember, the other thing is like 33 inches tall. So, hey, we got height envy here. And we're going to leave the rest of that alone. And I got a little random. The ironic thing is that because, we're looking at this non-Euclidean, basically totally brain brain bleach your mind going kind of thing. In some weird ways, this is an easier build in that. Look, I'm trying to actually have a sense of randomness. I'm trying to capture this weird sort of techno-organic look. Like remember all these ugly, nasty looking. Good God, Roy, what were you thinking? That kind of look. A lot of that comes from just this weird kind of bizarre balance of randomness, and yet there is a sense of, well, there's something there, which is what kind of in some ways makes it even creepier, is the fact that you have vague notions of what this stuff is, which kind of adds to the, wait a minute, oh God, ew, that kind of factor. So that's what's kind of happening here. I mean, obvious pieces of tech and straight lines, yada, 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 but as this thing develops, more organic, weird stuff. I'm trying to remember what body parts I have out there from other random things to stick on this thing. And you're going, Roy, this is all kind of creepy. It's Lovecraft. It's supposed to be creepy, all right? The point of the towers is, remember, the Celestial Mech had its samurai ships. Well, in the Lovecraftian stories, Azathoth has minions. I think it was a couple thousand or something. These weird globs of tentacle insanity. They're all doing this weird whistling noise. Well, the point of the towers is to hold 5 minions. So I'm using these old Bionicle pieces. Hey, Catherine, thank Ethan for giving me these. Woo! So these old Bionicle pieces from McDonald's toys are actually perfect. They have some articulation, so there's kind of opportunity for doing dynamic things with them. They all look kind of weird and funky. It works out really well. And of course, you slop on 5 tons of junk on these things, so it works out. And some of you are going, oh my God, aren't those worth money? Quite possibly. I don't care. Put it this way. If you want to pay me $60 for this thing, please let me know. I will gladly sell this to you for $60. Please note, I have... How many minions I gotta make? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of them. You want to give me $300 for this? Starting bid is 3, people. All right. So there you go. This is day 1 of the build. Nothing too fancy going on. Like I said, this is just getting the structure, and then from there we'll see what kind of other insanity happens. So hey, there you go. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. May the force be with you. May the odds always be in your favor. And as always, be good to each other. Okay, peeps. Later. Bye.